proof of Mario's strength. Now Mario is regarded as stronger than the Master. Dang straight he is! We are the strongest in all the land and no one can stop us now! Well, apart from Bowser and his Star Rod, we gotta take care of that before we call ourselves the strongest. So I guess right now we are second banana as far as strength goes. I kinda know how Luigi feels. Greetings all, it's Blue Knight and welcome back to Paper Mario. Alright, we got that to deliver next. I kinda got caught off guard there for a second because I thought I'd deliver all the letters we have on hand by now, but I forgot we had one that's been in our possession for some time. Anyways, previously we went back to Toad Town and took on all of the fighters in the dojo, including the Master, who is no doubt the strongest of them all, at least until we came along and promptly kicked his butt. So now we are regarded as the strongest in that particular dojo. We just got a diploma as bragging rights. Today, we're gonna make a stop by Merlovely's place to pick up some items that we got as Peach not too far back. I will stop by Merlo as well to see if we can get any badges from him before we head to Merlin to see where we could go next, because we did not get any intel as Peach and Twig the last time we did see what those two were doing back at the castle. So head over to Shooting Star Summit again. Always a good reason to go visit this place is, well, any reason in my opinion, because I've expressed time and again how much I love the summit. Speaking of shooting stars, we did get the shooting star item, as well as another gem and jelly. I really wish I could use those gem and jellies, but they're way too powerful for me to just use willy-nilly, especially at our current status. Same goes for the Ultra Troop that I've had in my reserve for the longest time now. Maybe someday I'll give in and have to cook up those things if I'm really desperate, but I really see no need for that right now. Alright, Merlo, let's see what we can get from you. The best we can get is HP drain, but Heart and Flower Fighter I can just get for like both. I'll get both of them for my current amount. I think I'll do that actually, just for the sake of collecting them. So with Happy Heart or Heart Finder, makes more hearts appear than usual after a fight, and the same goes for Flower Finder in the case of FP. Both with 3 badge points apiece too, that's pretty generous. And if I was intentionally going for more star pieces, then I would actually go for the last few that are on Merlo's list. Just in case if I never get to see him again, let's see what those remaining ones are. Oh, we can't, never mind. Because I don't have any star pieces for my name anymore. Or at least I don't have enough that can warrant buying any from him. Oh well. I did say I was going to try my best to get as many as possible. I wasn't expecting to get all of them. Except for some few extraneous ones like the bump attack badge from Rip Cheeto. Like that's one you have to pay up quite a bit of cash for if you want to get to that at least. And I don't think I'm in the position to do that at the moment. Nor do I really want to. I mean, I saw that bump attack can be helpful for like backtracking and such, but that's about as far as it'll get for me. Hello. I don't think I've seen that guy around before. Oh, it's you. You came at such a good time. There's a guest waiting for you. Nice to meet you. I come from Starboard Valley. Starboard Valley is in the Shiver region, a chill place far to the north at the very end of the earth. Merle, who hails from there, said that he had something important to tell you, Mario. Merle of Starboard Valley is my son, Mario. It seems he's calling for you. If he's searching for you, you can be sure something important is afoot. You must go to Starboard Valley. Do not delay. Yes, please hurry. I will run ahead and take tidings of you to Merle. I think somewhere deep below Toad Town is a pipe connected to Shiver City. Starboard Valley is located quite near Shiver City. Mario, hurry to meet my son. He waits in Starboard Valley. So now that we know our next location, we can head there lickety split. Let's hurry and find my son in Starboard Valley. The Starboard Valley sounds like a really pretty place if you ask me. I'd be a shooting star summit's anything to go by. Then I think we're in for quite a piece of eye candy if I do say so myself. So we'll head over there as soon as possible since we really have nowhere else to go. And this might take us to the location of the final star spirit we don't have yet. That's gonna be located in the Toad Town tunnels. Where though? Where? Guess the obvious choice is to go down there first, and we'll go across here. No, not with Lackluster. As useful as he is, he cannot hover across water, unfortunately. That's where Sushi comes in. Gotta stop doing that. I swear, using the right stick for like C buttons when you're playing this with a Wii U Classic controller, it is quite the annoyance. I also really hate getting interrupted by enemies that come out of nowhere. I want to show that really quickly though, since our tornado jump has now become part of our moveset, we could easily damage those dark Koopas by just jumping on their heads. So that's a neat little perk we've got now that we have tornado jump in our move pool now. Which just operates as our regular jump, but it's still really helpful all the same. I swear with this tornado jump now, Mario and Watt seems like a very formidable duo. Like, I really didn't expect to see how that one little change can really help out Mario in the long run, especially when he's paired up with Watt. But it does help out so much. So we were here before. This is the pipe over here that led to one of the hidden blocks that we couldn't get to before. And then we could use these hidden blocks over here once we avail with Watt to make a little makeshift bridge. Let's see, so we could go over there now. I want to think there's another super block that we might be able to find. Probably I'm just going crazy about that, but I really want to get our super block soon. Because we only have 2 partners left to upgrade. That's kind of been on my mind now. We might come across those in time though. So we go across this. Those blue doors we couldn't access before, but now we can. I guess this all to do is to go down this hole and see what lies beyond. I'm gonna make a quick search, just to be safe, that there aren't any super blocks that I haven't found yet, because that's starting to bug me a lot more now. I'm just being really paranoid. All we have to do is just go down this, and we'll be able to find the super block that I'm looking for. I really thought that would immediately start the next chapter, but it turns out by going down this pipe, they go to the left all the way over here. That's where I was thinking of. I'm pretty sure I'm getting a lot more cryptic in my notes because that really threw me off when I looked back to see where this was. I did route this out like a long time ago, so maybe that's why my memory was a little hazy on that. And we'll be finally upgrading Cooper with Fire Shell. Given the look of this place, I think it's pretty safe to say that you want to do this right now. Since Fire Shell will be pretty advantageous going into this next area. Which means there's only 1 super block left that we can get to upgrade Lackluster. As we head into Chapter 7, a Star Spirit on Ice. Ladies and gentlemen, we wind up in Shiver City right away. And among these, among this place are these little penguins. This penguin gossips, but at least he takes the time to confirm rumors that he hears, so that's good to know. Still be wrong though. Doesn't matter if it confirms the sources if the entire basis of the rumor is false. That's also true. This is Shiver City. It's usually completely covered with snow and ice. It's perfect for penguins. It's a bit cold for me. You seem to be fine though. How do you do it, Mario? Must be very well insulated with his overalls. Stormore Valley? Oh sure, go east from this city. But you have to be careful. I have a good faith that there are lots of scary monsters between here and there. The thought makes me shiver. It seems all I hear these days are frightening rumors. What's Shiver City coming to? Let's speak to rumor guy over here. Yeah, hello. This is the northernmost burg, Shiver City. You come from Toad Town? Very, very far away, yeah? Welcome to Shiver City. And right away, we already have a Toad house here and an item shop right in front of the entrance too. A bunch of these penguins. These, I believe, are called bombs, I think? Something along the lines of that. These aren't the first time that these guys have showed up in the Super Mario franchise. Wow, I mean, wow, you beat the Master! How'd you manage that? You're the strongest guy ever! The city's becoming pretty dangerous lately. I saw this totally suspicious stranger wandering around just a short time ago. He seemed to be searching for someone. I didn't like his looks. I wonder where he got off to. We'll head over to the right first. Did I speak to this guy already? Saw this really bizarre guy the other day. He was shouting like, "Whoa!" or "It's freezing!" He was also going, "No! Mario!" Who was that nut? I share to think who that guy might be. Also, this special little penguin here, he's the Penguin Patrol, guardian of the city. He does an adequate job as an investigator, but I wouldn't count on his skills too much. When trouble arises, I think that Mario's the best man for the job. Did I just say that just to kiss up to me at this point? I'm pretty sure you're just doing that right now, Mario. Ah, oh, you! Jock! I can't believe you're here in the coldest part of the Mushroom Kingdom of all places. I would not expect to see you here at all. Guess you got really bored just staying in Koopa Village for so long, huh? Okay, what's the next question? How many coins are needed to buy a mushroom at the shop in Koopa Village? I think it was 4. I don't remember it being cheap, but not too expensive either. Yep, I was right. I'm fairly certain I did buy a mushroom at some point before. If not, I've probably seen that enough times to memorize that price by heart. 14 questions out of 64. That's a lot more than I thought I would get this entire playthrough. This building's a warehouse. Nobody can get in because some careless guard managed to lose the key to the door. Actually, I'm the one who lost it, so you just blame yourself then. I had it just a little while ago. Where'd it go then? Gonna disclose that? Of course not. Just keep wallowing your self-pity then, mister. There is this, pond over here that's frozen, and sure enough, there's a key down below. I really love sliding around the snow. Pingy, pangy, pingy, pong, snow is falling all day long. Skaters spin or sing a song. Wow, oh, hey, doopy say, wave odds, yay! Oh, I think I better practice. Did you how I just sounded? I think it makes 2 of us. I love sliding on the ice, as Gubar was just sliding around a circle there. Good timing. So much fun! How about you? Wanna join me? Well, despite that we're not really wearing anything like specific for winter wear, Mario can stand on this pond, or frozen pond, with no problems at all. He doesn't even slide. However, what you can do is smash the ice here. What are you doing? Stop that! Have you lost your wits? What if the ice breaks? You get chastised for it as a result. I'm the city guard around here. I'm investigating a report of a suspicious character wandering around the city. You? You're not him, are you? Well, after what I did, I probably made your suspect list like immediately. And we found these three sisters running around. I think just go to like various places. They're pretty brave, I gotta say that. They're quite good friends. I've never seen them apart. When you hear about Shiver City, ice skating is the first thing that comes to mind. Well, skiing's nice too, but not when a marsh is loose. It's scary out in the snow, so city skating, we will go. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's up to them to do. Unfortunately, there won't be anywhere to skate because I can keep doing this. No, are you a complete idiot? I told you not to do that. That's really dangerous. Oh, you pulled away. Well, he's dragging me a lot farther than I thought he would. Don't you ever listen? You're a public nuisance. Take a hike. He kicked me out. Wow, that's some strength that little penguin has. I wonder if I can go back. Yeah, I can. And the ice magically fixed itself somehow. Okay, even by Nintendo standards, that's just really questionable. Like, did you pave it somehow with some special cement that's only applicable to ice? That's the only thing I could come up with. Oh, okay then, whatever. So, that could happen. Really? We can also go to the Toaded, and something will happen if we sleep in this Toad house. Just take a nap like usual. And you see, something wasn't there before. This is something I can't carry because I didn't organize my stuff enough. Great. Can I? Do I have anything I can? Oh, right. It's like something to end, duh. Well, in case I was about to just pick this up. This is an ice potato, a tough potato found in the Shiver region. Restores 5 HP. I'll just throw this away so I can just gobble that up fast. I'll be sure to keep one reserve if I ever need to cook it in the future. But this is a very good sign for me to go reorganize my items because I have way too much stuff on hand that I don't think I really need at the moment. Okay, so it happens every time that you do take a nap. I thought it'd just be like a one-time thing that you had to delete the screen and come back to make this thing show up. Good to know I was wrong. I'll go store that immediately. Speaking of my items, I'm determined to show this thing one day. I've been telling it all game, and I'm gonna show it at some point. And now I know I have it in my possession. I thought I did last time, but somehow I didn't pick it up. We'll store that instead. And I still got plenty of room to work with if we ever get any new items in the Shiver City region. So I guess next up we'll head left to go to this house. Just talk to this guy really quickly. Starboard Valley and Shiver Mountain are both near here, but you better dress warmly if you plan on reaching them. Well, given that I'm in my overalls and they seem to be working with me just fine, I don't see any reason to change into anything else. Dangerous lately, I think I just talked to you just a while ago. Head further left then. And there's a lot more to this place than you would think. A whole other screen. Apart from Goopa that Shupa, that Shiver City is covered with snow all year round. Sounds like a winter wonderland if you ask me. Or Canada. Or Alaska for that matter. Probably more so Alaska than Canada. I mean, we do get snow here, even at really weird times of the year like in April or May. You really wouldn't think that that's happened in the last few years, but trust me, it has. And when it does, it's really strange. I even had a blizzard happen in April during one of my exam weeks that would take place, and it really wasn't worth going to school that day. I mean, it was that terrible. If I was convinced by my mother actually to not go to school that day for an exam because how terrible the blizzard was that day, that should tell you just how dangerous it really was. Really shady individual came to the city recently. He was screaming at the top of his lungs and running around. It was really odd. I think something strange is going on in our peaceful city. What do you have to say about this? People who travel here from other towns must think that the city is freezing cold. I'm used to it. I heard though that somewhere in the world is a hot town covered in sand. Now that would be intolerable. I don't believe it even exists. Oh, buddy, you would be surprised at what you could find in the outside world. I think we'll head to this house to see what's going on here. Anyone for a shaved ice treat? Strawberry flavor? Maybe watermelon? Oh, I mean, or my personal favorite, tangy tangerine. I love frozen treats. That's a really weird word to say, tangy tangerine. So what we want to do is to head into... Did I go to that house? No, that one didn't have a door. But go to that house. And we can speak to this pink penguin here. Oh, we have a guest. Welcome. You poor man, you must be freezing. If you like to see my husband, he's in the other room. Please, go right in. She's the wife of Mayor Penguin, who is the mayor of Shiver City. She has a bit of a problem with exaggeration. She loves mystery novels and wants to be a great detective. The way I see it, she's a bit too flighty to be a detective. You, however, I think you'd be a great sleuth, Mario. Once again, Mario just kiss it up to Mario at every chance he gets now at this point. Also, I saw what you did there, Mario. You called her flighty, yet penguins are known for not being able to fly. You'd think that wouldn't get by me, but no, you're wrong. I knew what you're doing. We head over here. Well, this seems pretty awkward. This is the mayor of Shiver City, Mayor Penguin. He's a good friend of Herringway, another penguin. Everyone in the village relies on him. He's a little absent-minded, but he does his job well. He's looking a lot more absent-minded than usual, Mario. I mean, have you not seen his face? I've seen Toto before. I wonder if he's been to the castle. Ever seen him before? I think he was at the party at the beginning of the game, actually. So there was one other occasion where we did see him, but he was a lot more alive back then, as Mario just sniffing his foot. That looks really weird, actually, with how the layer is shaped out. Mario, I don't think you need to sniff this guy's foot to know that he's not looking really healthy. Can we even leave? Yeah, we could leave. We can just leave all the way, and man, this poor wife, she doesn't know what happened to her husband in the other room. Alright, I guess we'll have to interact with the body for ourselves. After all, a body has been discovered, as one would say. No reply. Mayor Penguin's body doesn't budge an inch. What's this? He has a memo in his hand that says Herringway. Darling, would you like a cup of tea? Hmm? Oh, dear, you know, if you'll catch a cold, even sleep there. No! Help! Somebody! Anybody! My husband is dead! He's been murdered! It's a penguin murder mystery! What's going on here, madam? Just calm down now. You need to speak slowly so I can get to the bottom of this. My husband is dead! Look at him lying there! Oh, my darling husband! Somebody clipped his flippers! By Puffin, you're right! The mayor's been murdered! This is like a mystery novel, except it's real. How tragic. But madam, if I may ask, who on earth had a reason to put this penguin on ice? Him, right there! That man with the suspicious mustache! Wow! Lady, like, not 20 seconds ago, you were like the nicest person on earth to us. And now you're pointing the flipper at us? That is accusing of the highest order. I don't like you right now. I told him not to come into the house, but he barged right in? Wow! Double wow! This woman, this penguin in particular, she's just not nice, and quite the liar too, and she wants to be a detective? Hey you, mustache, are you listening? This good woman's accusing you. What do you say for yourself? I didn't do it? Exactly, Mario's got enough brains to know that he's innocent. Don't try to play ignorant with me, buddy. I'm a professional. We've got a witness here. She didn't witness anything. This body was in the same position as she found it when we entered the room. So we didn't touch it at all. Yes, that's right. He did it in cold blood. I saw it with my own eyes. Besides, he's the only one who came to this room. It all adds up. So you're sticking your story, claiming you're not the culprit. What's your problem? You don't actually think Mario did it, did you? If we're telling the truth, then we're dealing with a backroom murder case. Oh, I never trained for this. A backroom murder case. A high-ranking penguin slayed. How could such a horrible plot twist hit our peaceful city? You, Mr. Mustache, once more for the record. You swore you didn't do this? Okay, I think I believe you. But this means we have to find the true murderer. Ah, perfect. I'll give you a chance. Since you claim that you're not the guilty party, then you must bring me in the murderer yourself. If you do that, I'll believe you. It's the only way. Alright, off with you. You haven't proved that you're innocent yet, so I must forbid you to leave the city. All because of this liar over here. Man, you're lucky you're not a mole on the ground right now, otherwise I'd be bonking you upside the head all day long. And unlike Waka, I would have a conscience in the world if you happened to shove off this mortal coil. You killed him, didn't you? I knew my instincts were right. When I saw a stranger like you out here in such a remote place, I knew that you must be up to no good. Oh, the horror! This lady, she's just making herself like more and more not a good person like every second. Every word she speaks, she's just not being a kind soul to us. Got any leads yet? You're still our main suspect, so I advise you go find the real criminal, and fast. No reply, he's fine as a budget edge. Well, looks like we got ourselves a little mystery on our hands, and unfortunately, we're forced to play detective if we want to have any chance of leaving Shiver City. So next time, we're gonna start this little mystery and start sleuthing around Shiver City to see if we get any leads about this new development. Until we meet again, farewell for now.